I'll break down the rotating palms two-person drill with Sensei Ben here. I'll try and fill you in as we're going along. Down, back out into shoulder stance. Ben's going to attack. I'm going to block with a double open block, so just like this position in the form, but I'm striking neck and wrist. I'm going to open my hand, grab his wrist and refocus my body, so I'm forward in a bear stance, and I'm holding his hand in a withdrawn position like I have done in this position here. Ben's going to strike at my face. I open my hand and deflect, and I'm going to take it back to his body. So this is a little bit different to the form, but this is a working our sticking hand. So I'm tracking his body. Hopefully I will jam his punch here, but for the sake of the exercise, Ben's punching forward. I parry off his hand. I come back to my body. Ben's following me, so he's working his sticky hands idea as well. I'm now going to strike up underneath Ben's chin, but he's going to parry the strike across so that I miss. From here, I'm going to open up and make an outward circle and down and withdraw my arm up. Ben's going to trap my arm as I come down and stop it in the middle so I can't strike his hip. And that's simply done by him just dropping his weight down into the center. I'm going to now counter that by keeping my elbow tucked in tight, rotating my hand over and hooking with my hand. And I'm going to push down and break his grip. He's now going to grab to the inside. See his little fingers up, his thumbs down. And this allows us to do the exercise the same as we would in the form. My elbow stays in, I launch my body, and then I break his grip. To designate the end of that first part, I'm going to tap his hands to clear. Ben's going to step back, and he's going to strike with the other arm. Again, I do my double block at the start, lock in. I'm going to parry the first one, take it back to his body, parry the second one, bring it back to my chest, strike to Ben's face, he parries across. I now open up and go circle outside, but my elbow stays very close to my body. Ben tracks my arm and grabs my wrist. I drive down, Ben's going to block it. You'll notice Ben's a little bit up off my wrist here. This is so that when we do the next exercise, it'll work a lot better. So as I come over and trap, I can now get the hand position very well. If Ben's right down low on my hand and I come up, it can be a little awkward while you're learning the drill. So I'm up, I push down and break his grip. He opens me up, my hand just circles. Elbow stays in tight, launch with my body, break his grip, parry off. Ben's going to come in with double strike. So you notice he stepped back again. He's going as though he's grabbing my throat. I open the thing up with my double block. I then open my hands and trap them to his body. He then strikes forward. I parry through the center, turn my hands coming from my chest, driving up towards his chin. Ben's trapped my hands by jamming them together. I open up with a circle to the outside. Ben grabs hold of my wrist. I withdraw, strike down. Ben's blocked my wrist. I turn both hands over, hands down, elbows in, break the grip. He opens my arms up. Hands are just sitting on top. Push in, clear. Now Ben's going to reach out to grab both of my wrists. And as he does, I'm going to lift my hands and pull back low. And I really need to sink into my body to try and break his grip. And then I'm going to strike in towards his stomach. The next one, this is a bit different from the form, but Ben's going to be grabbing his own, he's grabbing to my chest. My hands come up slightly higher, drop back to the same height, and I'm going to spear in towards his pecs. Ben's going to grab from my throat, I'm going to come up higher and again drop right down to bring him forward, and I'm going to strike up in towards his throat on the last one. Ben's now going to do his straight punch. I do my washi, and I'm going to slightly step in, so I've trapped his arm, strike him to the groin and strike him to the face. I step back, he comes in with the other hand, my feet change, and a small forward action. I then create some space, Ben steps back to his starting position, we bow to each other, and the drill's completed.